Hi there, I'm James at VlogTek.blogspot.com, and this is video number 1 in my beginner's guide to PCs. First off, anyone using a PC should know the fundamental basics about their hardware. Everyone should know what the parts of a computer are called and what they look like. This isn't just for your benefit. Knowing the basics also makes things a heck of a lot easier if you ever have to call someone for tech support. The first and most important part of your PC we'll be talking about is called the tower. This is most often referred to incorrectly by newbies as the hard drive. This is actually called the tower, and it is the heart of your PC. On front of most modern towers, you'll find a power button, some flashing lights which will tell you that your computer is powered on, that your hard drive is being activated, and you'll also find a disk drive or two. You'll find everything else on the rear of the tower. Back here, hidden from view, is where the great snake's nest of wires lives. At the top, you have a power switch, you have a fan, and a port for your power cord. You'll also find ports to plug in your mouse and keyboard, ports for your USB peripherals like your printer, and your audio ports for speakers and microphones, and a place to plug in your monitors. And this here is also your network card, where you would plug in your Ethernet cord from a modem for high-speed internet. As I said, the tower is the heart of your computer. Inside the tower, you'll find the motherboard, the processor, your hard drive, this is your hard drive, and the disk drives. You'll also find RAM, and a lot of wires and circuits, and a number of fans to keep everything nice and cool. The next piece we'll talk about is your monitor. Early computer monitors looked something like this, and they're called cathode ray tube monitors, or CRTs for short. These days, most of our monitors look a little more like this. We call them flat screen monitors or LCD monitors. Monitors are pretty self-explanatory in that they serve one main purpose. They let you see what you're doing. Monitors all have certain things in common. They generally all have power buttons and contrast and color controls. Most likely, though, as long as you can turn on your monitor, there isn't much else you need to know about it. The mouse has gone through a number of changes. Newer mice connect through a USB plug, seen here. The early mouse connected through a bulky connector that looked more like a monitor's VGA plug. Soon after, they converted to a small round plug referred to as PS2. These days, most people connect through USB or wirelessly. Mice started out using a round rubber ball to sense where you were moving it. Modern mice tend to be optical, meaning they use light to detect what you're doing with the mouse. Keyboards also went through similar stages to the mouse. They started out using big round plugs, as seen here, evolved into smaller round PS2 plugs, and then on to USB and wireless. This is a modern keyboard seen here. It probably has a USB plug on the other end. Newer versions of Windows allow the use of voice command input, but for now, the keyboard and mouse remain our main input devices. Last but not least, we have peripherals. Peripherals are any device that connect to your computer to increase its usefulness. Peripherals are not considered integral to a computer's operation. They're considered add-ons, things like printers, scanners, fax machines, game controllers, and microphones are all considered to be peripherals. Everything that I've mentioned here is considered to be under one big blanket term called hardware. Next time we'll take a look at software. Thanks for watching and checking out VlogTek.blogspot.com. I'm James, and stay tuned for more videos in the Beginner's Guide series.